There we go. Hey, YouTube. We're playing Danganronpa again. We were playing a bunch of this yesterday. I went way over time yesterday just because of all the stoppages I had, but I wanted to get up to basically the point, a point to finish. I ended up finishing basically the start of this stream is going to look very identical to the start of last stream because we're right before the second trial. How fun is that? In case you missed it yesterday, spoilers, but if you're here, then why would you worry about spoilers? Fucking Chihiro's dead. Chihiro's fucking dead. And, yeah. Someone's going insane. There's another person who's a dick. Byakuya is being a dick. Toko is like going insane. It's quite great. Hydrate and rawr. Rawr. Alright, so there isn't a missable thing here, I don't think. There is a cumulative one, but I don't have to worry about it too much. So, because I'll probably end up getting it later on in the game. So let's get it done, chat. So is everyone ready to what? Am I blind or are you missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like he said a few minutes later, he reappeared dragging Toko behind him. That Scooby-Doo alerted sound effect, I love it, yeah. What do I think about the murder? Everything's pointing to her doing it, but I don't think she did it. I actually think it's, Byakuya. The person who's been like a dick to everyone. That's my suspicion at the moment. I don't think it's Toko. It's too obvious. You don't like it? That bed looks like its face needs punching. Honestly it does, but you can't attack him, otherwise it kills you. I told him I don't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you drag a girl around. Terrible! You're terrible! Phew, so now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the other end and let's get the show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek, nobody had any problems with her. And then she fucking died. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone's standing right here.
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got us so worked up? Alright, let's find out. Yeah, same. I agree. There is something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. I guess I wasn't much help all in this one. I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you.
Hey, come on.
Oh yeah, I already talked to you.
It's true.
Do I have to do this? Yes. I gave a small one in reply. One last deep breath. Oh, I didn't mean to click the elevator. Oh well. Because the elevator on sticky legs, we stepped forward from my heart stand, raced faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. Couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. I was trying to speak to Afumi, but the game wouldn't let me. The steel box sagged with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. As we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, continued to descend without hesitation. Stretch! Until finally, ding, it came to a sudden stop. Back of the head looks like a mustache. What do you think? I redecorated it. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Very
Good. You're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
well.
Okay then, let's get the show on the road.
Thrills, chills, kills.
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. I'm looking forward to not reading everything. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment. That's a different game. A deadly deception. That's the next judgment game. Deadly judgment. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly fate. A deadly class trial. Do you want to save the data? Sure. Why not? Yes, chat. I did select save slot 30. Skills. I have 6 available, and I have a couple more skills. Allows you to reload 2 bullets at once, effective during the bullet time battle. Increases bullet capacity, effective during the bullet time battle. It wants me to choose a vocabulary. So I'm doing it! Finish preparations! Let's do it, chat.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
Yeah! First we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Make your arguments! Locker room dumbbell. I'm gonna choose shoot iron pipe.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Bam!
No, it's wrong!
No, it's wrong!
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell, found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt.
Dumbbell! More like Dumbo, that's what I am.
You looked at her head wound?
I mean, why wouldn't you? You're investigating.
That's so creepy!
How? Well, I guess it kinda is, but it's kinda necessary if you're investigating. I still love the zoom effect, by the way.
If you
The
don't
dramatic
mind,
zoom.
I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
Yeah.
For real?
You're gonna blame Toko, aren't you?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer,
Oh.
Genocide Jack.
Oh, yeah. I remember this. Genocide Jack, the Fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure. This debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. Oh yeah, Yes, but there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in the way. Press the A button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. Take careful aim when you have to see your silencer out. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. Oh yeah, my thing is on gentle, so I need to worry about white noise. Oh, there's 2 achievements tied to that. I'm going to have to get them later. In which case, you can forget about the silencer, just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun. There's probably a way to grind those out. Genocide Jack case file.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it.
Seriously?
Case closed. as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, I can still...
That's impossible!
Never mind, I can still shoot it.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Oh, I hit the white noise.
Hey, so, speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is!
Being back here, show me in the archive. One look at that and everyone be convinced. It shows that this was the work of Genocide Jack. Yeah, I get it.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong.
I missed the I guess I still have white noise. Interesting.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
One, it's a big horse, and two, the victim went squish. But don't worry, I'm not Genocide Jack, it's fine.
The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
See, it's not me. Completely different.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Did you really say that? Did you really say that, my man? Did you really say that? Get the fuck out of here.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic. And it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Alright, the other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case which the world at large doesn't know, if I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the positioning of the body, how the victim was positioned.
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes. In fact, it's Toko.
What?
Oh boy.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie!
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on.
That's a
sec.
very
Toko
bold
has, like,
claim.
bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
I mean, he's not wrong. It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? Schizophrenia! Hangman's Gambit. Need a Z. Oh shit. Oh shit. I got that wrong. There we go.
Nice.
I didn't realize the Z was already placed. That's fine.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing that shows Toko can have a split personality has to do with her behavior. Her behavior changed.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
I'm fine, I'm fine! Kahaha! Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Kahaha! Must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top lining and a bottom. A sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
Oh boy.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
It was to keep herself from getting out.
It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night,
Those sound
just
effects.
before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
Oh dear.
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise, but don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Oh,
That's
goodness.
the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it,
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Oof.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person.
This guy
in
is
question
such a
directly.
douche.
The person you don't mean.
Togo's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second... Oh boy. Oh no. What the shit?
Hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Genocide chill. What?
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
That tongue is
fuck
creepy
is
as
this?
fuck.
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
It's got the fucking Gene Simmons tongue.
So intense.
Like they say, sound Sound and murderous mind, sound and murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
Oh, that's
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack? This is beyond insane!
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless!
Of course they are!
They just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right?
Yes, it is.
To live is to hurt other people.
No, it's just pain for ourselves. We just cause ourselves pain. Then again, to live is to hurt other people. That's politicians, in a nutshell.
It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
That's also kind of true, actually.
Kidding again?
No, actually, you were right. Kind of on the money there.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Huh?
Oh boy.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
Oh, we're gonna make a big mistake if this carries on. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. She said, I need to get some more details about all this. Status of the dead body. Alright.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would...
You expect her to be Genocide Jack Jill?
An alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When
Kind
you compare
of.
your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
Boom.
No, that's wrong.
It's always the shy ones. It's always the people like that. And also she
The
called
methods of
what's-her-face a
murder
slut.
really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Junko, yeah, she called her a slut.
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that, in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
There's one clear difference between the murders. In photos from the other Genocide Jack cases, look at the neck and stomach. Here we see a clear difference. The victim's fatal injury.
I got it! For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
Don't remember them.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
One more.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right, the second difference is related to how she was suspended. In both the other Genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through their hands. Here you see a clear difference. What was used to suspend her?
I got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Basically a kill character killing with scissors.
Pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
So you brought her in and she's killed before, okay.
And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Was one of them E-Yup? Was one of them E-Yup and the other one was E-Nope?
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Makoto is Big Mac. Confirmed.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Lolly girl? Let's see. There's a pattern surrounding Genocide Jack victims and Chihiro didn't fit it. Look at the names of every victim. What you'll notice is... I think I figured out. I know why she couldn't kill Chihiro, because Chihiro was a girl!
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
No males. I'm not gonna read those names again.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So, since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
Jesus Christ.
We get it. You clearly explained your
Psychosis.
hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lolly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
True that.
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class, envy of the entire world scissors!
That zoom in with like the tongue thing is fucking creepy.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that? Da-da-da-da!
Oh, she's Wolverine now.
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my
X-23.
trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? all of you! Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat.
But
killer.
one other person knows. Actually, hold on, there is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. There is one other person who knows, chat.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard
I don't think
was
that's...
because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Oh.
He rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all.
I don't think it's that simple.
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
That tongue do though. Deep throat. And the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? That's suspicious. It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Yeah, but what? How would you know it's Chihiro?
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then. What's so strange about it? Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
There was a clear contradiction in what Bakura just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. New elements been added to non-stop debates. Next we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the Y button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your load of truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's our best time to flashback? Well, you just have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, I would say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun. Monokuma file number 2.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first.
Oh, I see.
There's no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Of course you would. Hearing Byakuya's comment about Chihiro being a girl, I realize there's a clear contradiction there, because it doesn't make sense how he could have known or even found it. Okay, I need to make the contradiction clear. Alright, I got it.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird
That
before
one.
we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely
take it!
That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro.
Boom.
No, that's wrong. I'll tell you what's so strange about that, because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
Exactly.
So
How
the
is that
claim you went to the
obvious?
girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with it.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Differences between this case and other Genocide Jack murders. The rope, wasn't it? The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? Make your argument! Library desk clamp!
What? The difference between the cases?
Yes!
You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it
Exactly.
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
There's a lot of shooting,
Hey,
chap.
Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before and...
Oh, I dodged
No,
it.
it's wrong. Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope...
The plug!
Or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Yes!
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
A lot of things! Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Hiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean... Did I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something off about what he said. Scene of the crime!
God! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
You don't need to bash me down that further, man. I know I already am.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya had been so confident up until now. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
I have it. Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. There was something that was switched between the boys and girls' locker rooms. The posters!
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
Emphasis on the big boobed.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
You don't need the scissors out for that.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
Well, I mean, if you're into certain things, you could probably have one in there.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet, but I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved. Always look at the carpet.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too?
Yeah, apparently.
Why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime?
It is.
An even bigger question. If the murder did
How did Chihiro get in
the
there?
locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get
That is
into
true.
the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Oh, here we go.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Could Chihiro really have got into the boys' locker room somehow? Oh, the other frickin' e-handbooks, that's right.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, that ain't it.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Oh, I missed!
If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Oh, we'll try that again. Whereas Chihiro was able to use Leon's handbook, she could get into the boys' locker room, but when we found Leon's handbook in the main hall, there's no doubt that it was. In which case, can we really say that she used it?
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
Shaky, shaky
No,
text.
I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook.
Boom.
No, it's wrong. No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Boom.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that it then? Chihiro's killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya's the one who did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Still thinking Byakuya, but I'm not 100% sure anymore.
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Oh?
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Oh boy.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt you will meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Okay, I guess we're going. So before we even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead, and where she took us was... some scene of the crime.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom! What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully.
Oh.
Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
No way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
Can we get away?
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just...
I guess I'm doing it.
on religious grounds, you know?
Very well.
Oh, never mind. Sakura's doing it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
There's no trouble with that.
Here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
About to find out the real cause of death.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is...
Oh no.
What is this...
Oh.
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Is she powering up? Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form, her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy!
Ah. She be transgender!
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he.
Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
What?
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was... guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Not so comfortable with this.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
Everything will be explained in the end of the trial, but Chihiro does go by he/him. Okay. Well, we'll see.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial. Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial.
Chihiro's
We've
unisex
all just
name?
learned
I guess
of the
so.
shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
The thing that Chihiro was actually a guy. Thought had never even crossed my
And
mind.
because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
I guess that would explain why Chihiro wanted to go alone.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room.
Okay, but how did they get into the girls' locker
And the
room?
killer could have easily used Sayaka or
that's
Junko's
true.
handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro...
Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, to pin it on the, Taka. Why did I say that?
Well, I must admit,
Oh, Genocide
I did
Jill.
find it rather odd.
Toko.
I knew
I
he
keep
felt
forgetting
a
their
little
names.
Off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
That is true.
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya's the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But
Oh, he could be just an accomplice.
I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
That's true.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
Probably just finds it fun.
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
That is
because
true.
If we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
If Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? Why, he has all that hair. Hero is basically a sheep, yeah. One thing we could be sure that we know about the killer. The killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means the killer is a guy.
I got it!
Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since the old handbook was apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. Otherwise, it had to have been a guy. That's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Celeste's account.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Yeah.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer.
Nope.
No, it's wrong. I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry, but why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much, enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Ooh, what a marvelous friendship!
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Of course you don't.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Did Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow it's really hard to believe. Make your arguments. Let's account. Gun. Bullet. Come in.
First
Oh,
of all,
I'll be
we
back,
know
chat.
where Chihiro was headed.
We know where he was headed. But I'll be back, chat. Anyway. Where was I up to onto here? We're doing... Okay, I know where I am.
He was on his way to go exercise.
Exercise!
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
No.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit?
Boom!
No, that's wrong. Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Blue!
What I
He
said.
said it was
When
blue.
Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said,
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag and then I assume he headed off to exercise.
she never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
Oh.
What are you? You just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Boom! Roasted.
Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just...
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
Tried ordering food but they weren't taking delivery, that's a shame.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
Cherry?
Wait, persistent boyfriend to come
Are
up.
you talking about Chihiro?
Ignore that.
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Whoa.
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It's almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag.
So for anyone not in the loop, they found out that Chihiro is actually a guy during this trial. So, yeah.
If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Yeah.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
The way he talked.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude.
I didn't even notice that.
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You notice such a tiny detail?
I didn't.
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful.
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone.
Oh,
You've
boy.
been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come.
Of course it has.
That's
Let's
what
hear
my
it.
little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then...
Let's see it.
Here it is.
What do you have there?
E-handbook.
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
You found it on the ground, right? And it must belong to its Chihiro's.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
Oh.
Imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any
There's a
evidence
weak
after
spot.
the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
They're not.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall for all your confidence. That is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did the handbook break? There's only one possible explanation: by hitting its weak point.
God! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that?
Yep.
Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
Someone found it
Then
out.
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
So in the
I
incinerator.
flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook
Oh, the
laying on the floor of the sauna.
sauna.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat
200 degrees Celsius, you'd fucking die.
cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
But there were two people in the sauna. There was Mondo and Taco, right?
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
But Mondo was the one who suggested the sauna.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, And it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I
might know someone
do.
who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Who might have brought their handbook into the sauna? It had to be the one who wore all their clothes into the... Oh, it was Mondo, yeah. Because Taka didn't have his clothes. It was Mondo!
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What?
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep
I wish I had a nut button right now.
But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait.
I should play this game.
got it all
Well,
wrong.
you get a lot of
You would never
spoilers right now.
I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
Oh yeah, Taka and Mondo have some like bro thing going on. I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. 1 and 2 are on Game Pass right now, and I'm assuming 3 will be on there soon. I need broken handbook.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works.
No, it's wrong.
No, it's wrong.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his
that
own.
makes sense.
After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's.
Yep.
Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's. Yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook?
Again,
is
Leon's
prohibited?
dead.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well,
Of
Mondo,
course.
if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch.
What's wrong, bro? Come on. Tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more
Closing
time?
argument
from the
time.
beginning. That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Alright, so first off, what I want is... hold on. Gym bag with blue tracksuit hanging out. That one! Alright, handbook being used at card reader. Chihiro entering the boys' locker room, blue door. Back and working out with dumbbell. Blood splatter on poster of female model. Blackened taking poster off wall. Girls' locker room door. Blackened putting model poster on wall. Extension cord being held by a vacuum. Bloodlust being written on the wall with blood. Outside, sauna room. And handbook sparking with red. Boom.
The killer is you! First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
We're grooving.
That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room.
Alright. We're changing the pronouns,
How
but
could
whatever.
the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro,
bonk,
and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Still a murder though. No. Ah, damn it. I messed that one up, chat. Oh, what was it? Oop. Oh, did I mix them up? Hold on, wait. Mix these up, chat, that's why.
The
Try
killer
again.
is you! Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet, then removing the bloody poster, and finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course, but this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
Switch! Nintendo Switch.
That could have been the end of things. But no, Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
God damn it, Byakuya.
So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension
back?
cord
Yeah,
from
I
the
am.
library. And then he got to work.
Is Korn still here?
He used
I
the
think he
cord to
is.
string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook.
And in it goes.
And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook.
So Mondo did the killing, and Byakuya was like, fuck it, dead body, I'm gonna string it up like this because it's
That's
funny.
how it all played out.
Byakuya's a dick, but...
Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
Complete!
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence?
Oh boy.
You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Evidence that Mondo is the killer that already revealed itself earlier in the tribe. I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now. Once I do that, everything will become clear. A new element must be added to bullet time battles. Sure. Talk a little bit about Fever Time and Nega Time. During a bullet time battle, if you press the right bumper, Fever Time will activate and the tempo will be forced to the max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. If you push A button, however, you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. But this only lasts till your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got access to special time, right? We also prefer something called Nega Time that your opponent can use. That's very close, I've got to say that properly. If your opponent activates Nega Time, we'll say negative time, during the bullet time battle, your tempo bar will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If we were to activate Fever Time at this point, no, never mind, I'm sure nothing would happen, I don't know what I was worried about. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent won't use negative time. Well then, good luck and have fun! Of course it's you.
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False!
Get in that combo!
Show me some evidence! I won't listen! You're corrupt!
Final strike!
Show me some evidence!
Any proof you can't pin any of us on him! Boom.
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that,
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Well, that's confession. I did mess up earlier on, but... Oh wow, got over 1,000 points. Still got an A, chat. I wonder how I could have possibly got an A considering I'm using an achievement guide to do all this. I'm cheating, chat.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that!
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting! No holding on! Time for the moment we've all been waiting for! grab your lever and give
Oh,
it a
Taka is gonna be so depressed.
Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
But is
What's
Taka
it gonna be?
not gonna vote
What's
for
it
him?
gonna be?
Oh, whatever. Mondo's guilty as heck.
What?
Uh-oh, this time looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Awada. In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way. No way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually...
Story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. For anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the B button to fast forward the text. Now we'll hear it. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. I see what's happening, I think. You're so weak even though you're a boy! He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember and he couldn't overcome his weakness, so... It's like, oh, girls are weak, I'll make myself a girl. That's a dumb excuse. That's a dumb excuse. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. That is a dumb excuse. Girls can be hecky strong. Look at Sakura! God damn it, Chihiro. He had chosen that as his way out. Now, nobody will be able to say anything about it, even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear, instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. Femboy, pretty much. I'm weak.
Weak.
Hey, it's Prime Month. I mean, sure, but it's still a dumb excuse. It's like, oh, people keep calling me weak even though I'm a boy, so I'm gonna look like a girl. Like, no. Just no. Boys can be weak and girls can be strong. That's what I'll say. And it doesn't matter if you're weak or not. Maybe he wanted to be a femboy all along. I don't think so. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. Seems way easier to me to just start lifting weights. I don't know, maybe I didn't have that. Then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
Now it's something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I could talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Knowingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
That's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am, strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay, I'll get better. With that thought in front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so... That day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it'd be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first and ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. Oh, that's true. Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make it keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was a very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage, so he went and asked Mondo to help him become stronger. That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo no, I have one later. Thanks. Well, only with Mondo's support would he'd be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So that must be when Mondo did what he did to keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? I mean, that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
I could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he made to Chihiro.
But...
How does moving the body keep a secret?
Because
everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so... He tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing the handbook. See? And Mondo did all that to keep the promise he made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you... Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. Possibly having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed?
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something you didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone?
You're wrong.
It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, you obviously can. That's all there is to it. While we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret you didn't want anyone to know?
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Ah. That's... Oh. Okay. That must be some sort of promise he made with his brother. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble, but the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Literal bruh memento. Chat. Literal bruh memento. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Hold on, chat. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother put together a local motorcycle gang. And for anyone who knew it, had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang for his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Would someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang, which is why... I gotta get stronger than... Oh, got some parallels here, chat. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes, I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. During the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... I don't think he killed him. Laying in his kid's brother's arms, well, I guess it was an indirect killing, we'll say. Laying in his kid's brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid, I fucked up, sorry. Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Because it's the team, you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He can never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Dio was going to lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. And yet, as soon as that killing game begun, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. I mean, to be fair, some of the other secrets we've learned about are pretty bad. Fucking Makoto's was just he went to bed until he was in 5th grade. Like, that's such like a shitty secret to keep compared to everyone else's. Like, it's like if my darkest secret was the fact that you wet the bed until 5th grade, I wouldn't have any problem with someone revealing that to the world. So everyone wets the freaking bed. Come on, not that embarrassing. But Jesus Christ, some of these other ones, I guess, probably not worth killing for, but they're pretty dark secrets. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I've been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. That's why Mondo, after I saw what Monokuma had on me, what if your secret was that one time you ate an entire sleeve of Oreos and then peeked in your mother's bed? I wouldn't mind that being revealed. Sure, like, your mother would probably get pissed off at you, but it's not the end of the world. My head filled up with kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swelling around. Also, it happened in your late 20s. Just say it was like a hangover or something, I don't know. You had a bender. Yeah, I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, a fuzzy uneasiness turned itself to a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. That's an awful Oreo experience. Probably gives you diabetes as well. It was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. Why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
So, I mean, you kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
That. I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong, it can't hurt you, right? Well, a secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So, what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous to Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I never had. Chihiro got very unlucky. He told the wrong person. It's just like the one person you shouldn't have told, and you told him. Poor Chihiro. So I was jealous of him, and that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. Felt like I could hear something starting to creak, something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, I am strong. I'm strong! Strong! Stronger than you!
You son of a
Stronger
bitch.
than Daya! It was definitely a heat of the moment. I don't remember anything after that. Mondo had a heated gamer moment, chat. He had a heated gaming moment and now he's going to pay the price. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet covered in blood. On the plus side, at least he didn't use a slur. I had the dumbbell in my hand and I was just staring at him down on the ground. Hey.
I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been.
This is fucked up. This game is fucked up.
And thanks to that,
that's the whole point.
I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. Weakness like that lived in a heart like his and turned him cold-blooded. God damn it! Look at him! You see, you're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Because I sure don't. You bastard. Shut up, you son of a bitch! Go ahead, say that again, I dare you!
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now,
So I promised you, right? The black kid that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Owada, the ultimate bikie gang leader, has something to do with a motorcycle, I bet. No, wait!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Chat, you ready for this shit? Because this is about to get even more brutal. The Cage of Death. Oh no. Also, I guess the bear can ride a motorcycle. Oh. And let me guess, he's just dead. Oh no. Where's the body? What? He became Hello? What the fuck? Chat, what the fuck? Still underwhelming. Should have seen the first one. It was brutal. Dude got pummeled with like a million, baseballs. Life or death and your soul will forever be at peace. It can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Oh, I'm gonna fucking phone call you serious. Hold on, chat. Alright. Also, we had a rah moment. Dude's losing his shit. Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls. We were each forced to realize once again that, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game? Yakuya?
What is
Dennis!
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead, do you realise that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you, I don't have a response except that I just don't understand why. Why'd you go out your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? It's not obvious because it made things more interesting, because of course it did. His voice was calm and motionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignore the nighttime rule too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What, you mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well...
So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
After hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene?
But
damn, man, if we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Yakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel the sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I have to watch out for. What?
Correct.
That was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something that I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next?
You.
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I'm not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
Damn.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Mean? Mean? Mean?
What the heck?
Mean.
Damn it!
Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh,
The noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Tagami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
you're getting all riled up.
Ooh, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. Map. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Ooh, temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. That. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo, but I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair. Ooh.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
Someone behind the scenes, chat. There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student. Oh yeah, that's the extra chair. There's the extra chair. I forgot about that. The extra chair in the courtroom. Waha!
My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied! Because you see, that's my ace in the hole.
I thought he was going to say demonetized, and I'd be like, why you fucking Google?
And nobody be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
I like that laugh he has. That's chapter 2 done, chat. We're down to 10 students. I got the crazy diamond. That's cool, I guess. Courtroom Battle Royale. Achievement! Completed chapter 2. And now chat, we're heading into chapter 3. Give me a second. Nuke sniff. This has to be Taka, right? Feel free to use this title. Maybe. Sniff, sniff. Oh.
I know I shouldn't cry, but
I thought it would have been Taka.
I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. Hell yeah. Preach. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled holes, masalas.
Okay.
Oh god, of donuts. I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule, but right now for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. Huh?
Huh?
What's that sound? Sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse.
But
I'm super scared, but is someone there? What the shit? What is that? A next generation legend, stand tall, galactic hero. The morning after conclusion of the second class trial, everyone met up in the dining hall just like always, except for one. I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but NFT. No wonder she was so terrified. That makes sense. It all makes sense. She saw an NFT. Yes. Oh my god, a monkey! A monkey in the freaking locker. A bored ape. That's what they are, bored apes. Oh gosh. Today's count kind of sucks, huh? Toko and Byakuya still refuse to show up. I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in her room for today.
Oh.
It's rather unusual for her. Normally she is so full of energy. Exactly what makes me worry.
So then.
So it's just the 7 of us then? It looks that way.
How about that?
Times like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang.
Impossible.
Or not. He's not Taka hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look at his face showed me he hadn't slept a wink last night. It must be because of Mondo. Two of them have become so close, and then he finds out Mondo killed Chihiro, and then having to watch Mondo get punished, and nothing he could do about it. I can't even imagine what they must have done to him.
Well...
So, I mean, what's going to happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever going to come. Now I'm all depressed just thinking about it. Simply have to make the best of things, do our best to get along, and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only hope we have now. What, to live here forever?
Well...
Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? We don't have internet, though. We need to go on Twitter and make ourselves depressed with doom scrolling. In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for?
Is that okay?
Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence. As society grows, so does its perversion. You gonna head off to bed? Okie doke, good night. In which case, is our current situation not... Demon Angel, pretty pudgy princess.
Huh?
Here we go.
Meggy, the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon, Cat Girl, Dog Boy, Robo Justice, the Galactic King. And, why, I mean, there's no TD here.
There is nothing to be done.
The mastermind puts each base desire to their advantage, bending you to their will.
You know?
Okay, well, anyway, since Taka's like catatonic, as the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. So, we're all going to work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching?
I'm right.
I mean, since the class trial's over, you know,
Perhaps.
there should be new places for us to investigate. If I'm solving this one now, same. Alright, yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time.
Well then.
And once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us which may further enrich our life here. No, the point is to look for clues. So we're starting to come together. She barged in and ruined the conversation. Let me guess, Kyoka. No,
Here! Genocide!
Ah, nobody called for you! What the hell? Come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko?
Yes!
God, this place is just amazing! Finally a place I could just be my murderous self. Which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me. Plus I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I've got to destroy that stereotype. I'll fight all day and all night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. I can't talk. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chances of survival would go up at least 10%. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need the little people to hold them up. Yep. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right, let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. There it is again. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer, and after a much needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. Once again, I could search for the coins. Hell yeah. Fruits and veggies. Oh, is that? Oh. I'll keep collecting those coins, chat. Oh yeah, there's some on this side of the room, isn't there? I'll go in all the rooms as usual. The massage chair! Is there anything else in here? I got an update pending on my computer, chat. Hello, Microsoft! full of windows. Oh, I'm getting 3 every time. That's pretty cool, actually. Pretty poggers. Nothing else there. I'm not bothering reading the stuff that he says, even though it's new, but... yeah. Alright, I gotta check like every single one of these again. Literally every single one is different and it's annoying, but they might have a coin in it, like that one. Did I say Dr. Pepper? Oh, Dr. Popper. Gotta get around the copyright. Change one letter. Got the nameplates on the door. Of course it's locked. It belongs to someone who's dead. I just want to look around in my own room, man. I like how the incinerator just like scuttled along the floor. Oh yeah, there's the warehouse as well. That area still not. I'm not. Yeah. Trust me, those coins will come in handy, chap. I've done everything in here, yeah. Alright. One more area to look at. Actually, no. There isn't another area to look at, but we'll go in here. Gotta check the classrooms again, just in case. I like how the classrooms are not even used. Still that thing there. The pamphlet is still laying there. Absolutely no desire to look at it ever again. Alright. He's putting me out in like the weirdest ways. I know there's not much to look at here, but I'll look in here regardless. You never know, there could be a coin or two. You never know. In this case, there is not. Alright, we're going in the shop. We might as well see if we can get some more presents. Yeah! Alright, time to play some gacha. I wonder if my streamer luck will carry over from yesterday. Probably not. I think I got a duplicate. Hey, lucky. Oh, I see. It doesn't decrease the repeat thing that much. Is that a marijuana bag? What the fuck? Oh, flower. I already have that. I had to get some dope though because I added the thing. Oh, boxing gloves. A bow tie! Oh god, I did get a repeat. Shame. I've got those as well! Already. Baseball! Another baseball! God damn it, I got baseballs twice in a row. And the person who would have liked the baseball is fucking dead. Actually, no, he didn't like baseball, did he? A bottle of water. How do you even fit a bottle of water in there? Bye tie again. That was a cup noodle. I would assume that, well, obviously the repeat percentage goes up to 100% once you get all of them, but... Oh, I did get a repeat again. Oh, I think I know who'd like that. Well, we got at least a third of the gifts. We got another can of soda. Is that like a muddied up soccer ball? Oh, that again. I know I need a specific item later on. What one is it? I'm gonna see if I have it. Mineral water. I don't. Okay, well, I'll make a save here then. I'll try it a few more times. If I don't get it, then I'll have to get the scene somewhere else, but that would be fun. I can't go spending too many of these coins. I've got mineral water again. What the fuck is that? I already have that. Ooh, lucky. Oh, someone went life. God, I've got these like 3 times now. Literally a bag of crisps. Literal bag of crisps. They've probably gone out of date. I got that again. I got a sword. I literally got another cassette tape. Is it the same cassette tape? And again, I already have that. That's a rotary phone! What's all these weird fucking things out there? Another bag of chips! And another mineral water. I think that was a poster or something. Again, another pair of scissors. I'll go down to 150 and then stop. I literally got the same thing twice in a row. Okay. I'm getting to the halfway point in the presents, I guess. And I got one of those again. I've hit the halfway point. I got 50 unique presents. I got an achievement. God damn it. That's a coin. Am I lucky though? It was a repeat. Of course I get... Fuck me. Oh, those are cute. That's a lunch. Like a clamp. Those are just it's just nuts. That's a typewriter. That's still a don't get the thing I want. There's a certain prez you need to have in order to unlock a cutscene, but I might not be able to. I might not get it. Oh, another one. 2 in a row. I guess 3 in a row, technically. Oh, cool, I've got the muddy soccer ball. Well, I reached 150, so this is going to be the last pull. Sure. Alright, I'm done. I'm guessing I don't have the items, so I'm just going to have to live without it, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to have to live without it. The item I needed was number 91. And yeah, I just got to live without it. Okay, I'll do another couple of saves here, and then I can go back to this. That's fine, chat. Alright, let's leave the area. We haven't been in here. Mickey Mouse. It's Disney confirmed. Still one more area to check out, and that's this one. Oh, this is open. Ah, it's open, so I guess now we can get in here too. What is in here? Oh, it's the the hospital, I guess, in here. Hell yeah, I got more coins. I can waste more on gacha. Oh yeah, there's nothing in this one. Oh well, we'll go through the second floor and see what frickin' things they have there. Oh yeah, there's the gym! I forgot about the gym. I didn't realize I could do this. They just them things though. Again, chat, I'm just looking for coins. So I can waste them all on the gacha thing again. Clearly I am responsible adult. Oh, you're here.
Could it be?
Nothing's changed on this floor. The only difference is the gate blocking the stairs leading up to the third floor is gone. I guess that's where they want us to head next. I wonder what kind of crazy stuff is up there. I wonder. I like how he calls that a flotation donut. Yeah, I can get to this one at least. Oh, you're in here. Why would I want to see you? What are you doing here, Bakura? Isn't that obvious? I'm reading.
Come on.
I was hoping I wouldn't be bothered in a place like this. Sorry. Anyway, looks like everything's been returned to normal here. The coffee stains on the carpet are gone and the bikini model poster is back. It's just like with Sayaka. Monokuma must have done it. Oh yeah, the pool. Oh, I guess I could have just... Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Anything that way? No. You can believe it. There is nothing in the pool. God damn. The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. Chai, you gotta be quiet. I don't make the rules. So can you like attack another student but not kill them? Does that make you blackened? Or is that like a loophole? It's like, I can't kill you, but I can beat the shit out of you as long as I keep you alive. That was a lot of reading there, and I didn't bother doing it. Oh, the laptop's gone. Is there really no coins around here? You're disappointing me, game. I used the gacha thing again 3 more times to get myself to 150. Maybe I'll get the item I need, but if I don't, that's okay. Reality isn't everything. Hooray for fast traveling! Alright, 3 more times to try and get this one thing I might need, or well, actually I do need for an achievement. But again, that's why I created the save. Well, at least that's new. Cat dog! That's a flashlight. I already have. And something else I already have. Lame. Alright. To the 3rd floor it is, I guess. Fast travel to you, and go up the stairs. Let's do it! 3rd floor of Hope's Peak Academy. I wonder what we're going to find this time. Up here. More classrooms. Getting tired of this. Oh hell yeah, I found more coins. Time to waste them all in the gacha again. There's another one here. The spare squad. Oh, hello.
So in the
The
end...
windows up here are also barred with metal plates. Not surprising, I suppose. So escape still looks impossible. But I better check all the other metal plates again, just to be sure. Oh, yes. There we go. That's what I need. I need more of those. What am I looking for first? I guess we'll check in here. Whoa! We got pool. So this is a recreation room, a place for students to come and relax. I would imagine a school having a place like this. Oh, no normal school would. It has Othello, shogi, even a dartboard and a pool table. Look at this. They've even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our border at bay.
Listen up!
Ring, ring, ring. Hello there. Allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines. Oh, but nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags.
So then...
And will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out?
Too bad!
Sorry, no can do. Even though I wanted to, right now magazines are kinda what?
Watch out!
Oops. Nothing, never mind. No, no, no. Anyway, that's it for my expandation. Bye, bye. What he just said. I know, right? It bothers me too.
Most unfortunate.
Life here would be that much nicer if we could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really? Even the dartboard. Did Monokuma put this here, or was this always part of the school? More coins, chap. Hoggers. A firm-looking leather couch. It looks pretty comfortable. There are all different kinds of magazines here on the shelf. They even have a bunch of monthly comics, but without getting regular updates, what's the point? It looks like some kind of bottle, but what the heck is it? Maybe it's just for decoration or something. It's a beatable locker. It doesn't seem especially important right now, so I don't need to open it. The pool table isn't normal school equipment. Is this thanks to Monokuma, or did the school buy it? There's a table here. It's kind of similar to the desks in the classroom, but also kind of not. No, I don't want that. There's a copy of Othello here. I'm pretty bad at it though. More coins! Yes! No, I don't want to talk to you. Hold on. Alright, back to the gambling machine. Now I've got more coins. I'm getting a whole bunch of repeats, I am. What on earth? Alright. At least that one's new. Oh, it's a Switch! Or a Steam Deck, I don't know. One of the two. Looked like a Steam Deck to me, actually. What the fuck is that? Give me all these lucky ones so I have a fighting chance. God damn it, I already have that. There we go, I need more of those. Give me more. Please. Damn it. I swear I got like 5 of those. God damn it. Another bow tie. I like bow ties, but still, it's getting ridiculous. God damn it. Well, at least they're making good presents. They're tall to people with. God damn it. I probably still don't have the thing I need now, do I? I do not. Alright. Ah well, it was worth an attempt, chat. It was worth an attempt. Where am I going next? The art room. Might as well go to the hallway and talk to the people here.
It would seem...
So the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, looks like there's a physics lab in the art room. I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. At first glance, this looks like any normal art room, but something about it seems off, or multiple somethings. Oh god, what the hell? The Venus statue, yep, definitely very art roomish. Paintings, oh, I completely missed that. Okay, go get them. Mona. No, I've got to get the monitor. This really art. It keeps clicking that. Locker. Yeah. There's a freaking statue of Monokuma. Who would ever want to make something? Still, the quality is surprising. Go on and get any more coins, chat. They want me to keep gambling. They're fueling my addiction. Alright, I'll talk to you. Well, look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but they're also collected all kinds of sculpting tools. So, Fumi, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes, indeed.
Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of Trambo, Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Saburo Rump Pongi makes. Trambo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. Pumpkinhead is like a little sculptor fairy representing this century's greatest quality. Saburo Rompongi, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Masume series, which led to a worldwide tour. Surely they can only be regarded as the Elite Four. No, that's Pokemon. But one of your Elite is missing.
No, nothing!
Elite 3 just sounds stupid now, doesn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Besides, that empty seat rightly belongs to me. It begins. Today begins my reign as the legendary ruler of the next century. I see. Well, good luck with that. What the hell? It just flung me back over there for some reason. I want to go for the door. This is the repository that's attached to the art room. It's usually used to store different artsy things. Oh. Yeah. I guess, and then this. That's... Huh? There's something on the floor. It looks like a picture. But as I stretch out my hand to pick it up, almost as if it's on my almost as if on its own my hand freezes. Isn't that fucking Mondo and Leon? Oh, and Chihiro. What the hell? What I saw in a picture was Chihiro, Leon, and Mondo, and they were smiling. What is this? I should have started racing through my head one after the other. Why is there only these three people? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How'd they get it developed? In the picture, the window in the classroom, there's no metal plate covering it. Which must mean whoever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope's Peak. There was no time to find an answer. All the questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out by... That's mine! Give it back! Monokuma appeared out of nowhere, snatched the photo, and any chance I had at answers evaporated. You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh?
Isn't that...
They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the Book of Youth. What's going on in that picture? Do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Why can't you give me a straight answer? Never mind, I don't even know why I bothered asking. Well, that was weird, chat. The physics lab next. Actually, while I'm here, one more attempt, chat. One more attempt. I can't give up that easily. I'm too stubborn. I'm too hecking stubborn to give up like this. that a bong? Now I've got a cup of coffee. I think we've got a few of those already. We also got those as well. Okay. That's a fursuit, that is. Or, actually, no, it was a onesie, but... Oh, another Steam Deck! They're hiding in here the whole time. Is that... I guess that was a pen, but still. What the shit? That's a butt. I got a butt. I got a butt from the vending machine. I got a butt from the freaking gacha machine. It's lewd. Gotta get out of here right now. Oh gosh. Once again, another muddy thing. A mud ball. 2 opportunities. Acquired, banned from Twitch, yes. Suspended from Twitch for 24 hours. Alright, what opportunity, Mom? Spaghetti. And all I got was a cassette tape. Still didn't get it. Oh, god damn it. I got 90, but not 91. Lame. Oh well. Yeah. Alright. Physics lab next. What is this? This is the physics lab. It's less like a classroom and more like some kind of research institute. What can I look at in here? That. What's up with this ridiculously big machine?
Watch out!
Watch out! What? What, you want to do some quantum leaping? Huh? That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope's Peak. The ultimate physicist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. Time machine? Seriously? So we can go back in time? Okay then, let me get in there. If I could go back to the past, then I can... This time I'll stop Mondo for sure! Oh, sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. It comes in handy when you, like, leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too long. But... that makes no sense, because you'd probably need to travel there to get to it. By then, it would have been more than a minute. A minute?
What?
You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as time machines. What?
Hey!
Honestly, it's just an air purifier. Air purifier?
In other words...
You can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing, you could even live on Mars. But what with the discombobulated gravity and deadly low temperatures, you probably don't want to live on Mars.
You guys?
Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys will have all this delicious air. So don't go messing with it. You break it, it's your butt. This huge thing is just an air purifier? And more than that. Wow, you'll wait to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering? God damn you! At least got coins from it. Camera, so you go to the right side of the screen, sit on the table. Oh, there. Oh, this is a digital camera. It's got some kind of weird anime style design on it. It's kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yep, it still works. I should show the others later. There's a mono here too, naturally. It's giving me all these coins, chat. It wants me to continue. Alright, got to talk to Taka. Hey Taka, don't you think this place is like some kind of research institute? Still no reaction. Alright, apparently I get teleported to the dining hall if I do the next thing, so I'm going to give it 1! Oh, I can't move anyway. Oh, I need to leave, that's why. Oh no, I can't leave, shit. Okay, oh, never mind. Okay, I guess I'll get teleported. That's fine. Oh, you're in here. This is the equipment room. It's super disorganized and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. Ah, this place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable.
I'm getting seriously excited!
It's so tempting! Ah, I just want to dunk myself right in it. Of course, just like Jack likes it, that just goes to show how disgusting it really is. I discovered lots of stuff and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was natural clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. For now, I should head to the dining hall. And to the dining hall we go. When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was... Ah, Hina? I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall. Hina! Huh? I thought she was sick or something. Everyone rushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable.
Hina.
Are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped a lot. You do love those donuts. But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting? Well, my stomachache kind of made me hungry, so you know. I guess my memory's kind of fuzzy lately. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asahina is pretty much the same, it looks like.
Just a second.
Hey, you of all people don't have any room to talk.
Well.
Anyway, I was worried about you.
Sorry.
Sorry. Besides that, you... Huh? Jeez, your knockers are huge! What the heck did you convince them to double up on milk consumption?
Bastard!
Stay away from her, fiend! Anyway, first things first, we should talk about what we found, right, Tucker? Right. Speak to Hina first.
So,
I wasn't able to help much for the investigation, but I did make one discovery.
Could it be?
It didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it? What does that even mean?
Right.
Never mind, it's about the nurse's office. Remember, there's one on the first floor, right? I remember, but it's locked.
Yeah.
Actually, not anymore.
So then.
If you find any protein in there, or even vitamin supplements would be fine. I did look, but no dice, just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff.
I see.
I see, that's disappointing. It is disappointing, like the end of the world is already here. I'm not sure it's that disappointing. Speak to Sakura. I searched the entire third floor, but all the windows in the halls and rooms were blocked off. I wish they'd give us a rest already, for serious. Give me back my bright blue skies. Just forget about it.
Impossible.
You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to the other, testing each metal plate, none of them budged.
So in the end...
But it seemed escape for the third floor is as impossible as we feared. I see. Hero. Oh, I just remembered, I saw Bakuri a little while ago. What? Where? Where was he? You're all kind of scaring me. Where was he? He was in a locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library.
No.
So that's where he was hiding. I won't let him get away from me. She just ran off. Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her. You're not saying anything. It's no use. It's no use. Don't go.
Correct.
There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the third floor. In the middle of the room, there was a machine bigger than anything I've ever seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier. What's something like that doing here? Is the device really that big? I really don't get it. Celeste. You. There is one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room up on the third floor. I have no doubt that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game with our fellows sometime? There was an art room on the third floor and it had all kinds of gear. Hehe, now I'll be able to recreate all my favourite anime characters. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me, I found something while I was looking around.
Perhaps.
The digital camera? That's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine.
You know?
I don't know, let's see it.
What the heck?
The heck, this thing is like a kid's toy. It looks like it can store like 5 pictures maybe. It doesn't have a timer or anything.
Well,
On top of that, its appearance seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character? strange.
No, nothing.
Rude! She's not strange, she's Princess Piggles from Demon Angel, Pretty Pudgy Princess. Oh, you recognize this for me? Of course I recognize it. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention. Do you have any idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it? Wait, that's my camera! What?
Damnation!
Where did you find it? In the physics lab. It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it the first day along with my phone.
Let's see.
How would it have reappeared in the physics lab?
However...
Ah, but look at it! It got all messed up. Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection or you buy a second-hand shirt. Well, that's it. Oh, that's it. It's not mint condition. I don't need it anymore.
Unforgivable!
Were you just saying how much it meant to you? And may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. I can't really imagine any of us are going to need to take any pictures or whatever. Yeah, true. Okay, I've heard what everyone else has to say, so now it's my turn. Hey, can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me.
What?
What is it? I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently Monokuma took it. Weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those three? And the three of them were laughing.
Oh.
It showed the three of them together laughing? When could it have been taken? And there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows.
Well then.
And the picture wasn't taken here.
Let's see.
I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to the school. You probably just imagined it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. No, I'm sorry, I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here or after we got here...
How about that?
I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and then took that picture.
Is that right?
That's impossible, after all. We saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. They're either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko, and then there's... Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. It was real, I'm sure of it. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. So we had to figure out when that picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged? Is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, another topic, there is something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. Well, I guess we're discussing it with you. There's also something that has been bothering me, which I would like to discuss. What's bothering you, Celeste?
Actually...
About Hina. What, me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened? Huh? It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It's called a tell, something that you can't hide no matter how hard you try.
Is that okay?
Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose just gets just a little bit longer. What? For real? Actually, no. Huh?
Oh.
But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying. That's not fair. If you're gonna lie, at least try to lie convincingly. Hina, be honest. Were you lying about your stomachache? Yes.
I see.
Why? Why would you lie about that?
That's it.
Are you feeling guilty about something?
Just a second.
No, that's not it at all. It's just, I mean, have a reason for it. A reason. Hina.
Sorry.
Be honest, I didn't have a stomachache. I did it cause even if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. The truth?
Well...
Saw it. Saw what? A ghost. A ghost? You mean like that ghost?
Hey.
Is there more than one ghost? I mean, ghosts are... What the heck? See, I told you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but... I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe whatever you say, no matter what. Of course it's real. Believe that. So can you tell us exactly what happened? If you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you. So it happened last night. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that's happened up until now, ended up just getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts. Donuts again! And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime. I know, sorry, I feel really bad about that. Anyway, please continue. Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound. That sound.
Well...
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse, so I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt who it was. It was Chihiro!
Say what?
Ka! No way! A ghost?
Honestly.
It is simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state.
Well
Then what we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Hold on. There we go. It probably wouldn't be there anymore. Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It is a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it. You're gonna try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you.
What the heck?
You can wait here if you want. I don't want to be alone. Take me with you.
Hey.
What are you gonna do, Celeste?
There is nothing to be done.
I suppose I have no choice. What about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here?
Oh.
I guess that's a yes.
So,
Hold on. It was right here. I saw it here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps.
Come on, come on.
La la, Cthulhu, Fatang. Shut up! What if it actually shows up? Hina, where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost?
well...
Well, I heard a sound. When I opened the locker, I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro. Examine the lockers. Is this the locker? There was something in here. Oh, inside the locker is a laptop? What's something like that doing here? I remember seeing this. Oh, that's right, I saw it in the library before. I was playing a prank. Looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. Broken, huh? Too bad. How did the laptop get from the library to here?
It seems...
I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. But I thought it was broken. I bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then perhaps...
More importantly, Hina, you said he saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost? I'm surprised you're able to dress yourself in the morning. Ah, man, if I had the love's clueless girls attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, I don't really expect to find a frickin' laptop inside a frickin' locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay. I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a grey alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean, I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here?
In other words...
Maybe someone hid it here.
But...
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
Wrong.
Whoever put it in here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. Oh, what do you mean?
Hey.
Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. The difference? There's no surveillance camera.
Yes.
Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. You're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
What Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
Hey.
I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. And we will. It's just like Kyoko said, the display is on, but the laptop definitely has power.
So then...
First of all, we have to wake it up. Right. I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard. Press the power button, my dude! And the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There's a whole bunch of different icons on the desktop.
Hey.
There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego? Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. Persona! In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Can you let me see it, Makoto? That Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon, and when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark, and then a voice spoke to us.
You really came!
Master, you're here! Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display.
Oh, no!
It's a ghost! Buddha and sweet baby Jesus, save me!
Calm down.
Calm down, it's not a ghost.
What?
Huh? And what is it?
Anyway...
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then...
Hello.
Nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. My voice, the tone, and everything. It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program?
Right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in the computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. It's clever bot then. Or something else, I don't know. Maybe it's the Google thing they were talking about the other week. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine reinforcement learning?
It's true.
Put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay? With what internet, buddy?
In other words,
If this AI continues to grow, it'll become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that AI like this might someday replace people. And that is why it's called Alter Ego? A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this?
Are you okay with this?
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know all this about Master and whatnot? Yes, yes. I believe I'm on fire. I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible. He's a guy and also a computer program.
I feel as
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean...
That aspect?
Anyway,
Anyway, let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on? Master only gave me a general idea, but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here?
That's right.
You're asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored in this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taken me a little longer than I thought.
Master.
But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of this school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer till everything's unlocked?
That's right.
It's gonna be a while. But I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
I see.
Because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you.
That's right.
Don't worry, I got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. Pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
It's fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. I don't know why.
Are you okay with
Have you
this?
forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he could scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room?
However,
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. And what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling.
But...
But if you leave your door open all night, then
it's true.
there's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped into a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. I felt that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When he got here, I thought it was him, but... Master... For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do, but she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct. Chihiro is dead, Mondo killed him.
okay then.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low, so I was prepared for this moment. So now I feel kind of sorry for her. Can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program, it does not have feelings. Are you sure about that?
shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko type one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different from when we first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us?
Could it be...
What's wrong, Hero?
You know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside. This is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
Well?
Well, if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access. That's way too dangerous. The mastermind will find out in no time. Oh, yeah, true.
Indeed.
So no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. Feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Altigo to finish his work.
You know?
So, should we get going?
It's true.
Indeed. Goodbye. We'll be back, I promise. Come on, Afumi, let's go.
I suppose.
Okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as if he'd been waiting for his cue. Da-da-da-da! Hina has gained enough experience to level up!
What's the matter?
So what was this awesome something? Monokuma!
What the heck?
You guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets? No fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, denied, super denied.
What the heck?
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like do it, do it?
Huh?
Wait, what? What do you mean do it, do it?
This.
You, gross, you said do it. What? You said it first. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
Huh? But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women's sections, so we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that is why we're all so pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, okay, boys, why don't you go head on back to the dining hall or something? We're going to take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Ah, jeez, what are you going to do, right? We lost fair and square. Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with the ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room.
Oh.
Damnation!
Nuts and damn it, we're totally lost. Another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure, you'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now?
Hey!
Hold on!
Hey!
Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is, this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh? You're absolutely right. Well, you're all about the 2D. All you need is shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fancy. Oh, good lord. I was forced to ask myself, do I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back into the dining hall? No, I can't do it. I can't treat the girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall. What? What about your man's fantasy? I'm not sure a real man's fantasy would be about spying on girls and stuff. It should be more about your hopes or your dreams of adventure or whatever. Anyway, I'm not going to spy on them.
This is kind of depressing.
I see. I can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That prima fan service could have been yours. So I would have unlocked an exclusive scene there if I had a certain present, but I did not. We headed back to the dining hall, leaving Monokuma standing there alone. But to be honest, even I was a little reluctant to turn down the offer.
It's like...
Fantasy, fantasy, my fantasy. So I guess you dig the real thing just like any other guy, huh? The only reason I care is because it's a good reference for creating figurines. A real live woman is useless to me, but looking at her naked form might be okay. Maybe.
No way.
If the girls heard you say that, we'd all be dead meat for sure. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing and busy voices growing louder. The girls have finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall.
You got it!
Ah, man, what a nice bath.
This is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time is a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but... Sorry, no time for that!
So in the end...
That's what I figured. Huh?
Actually...
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
Because...
I was seeing happy when an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. You're all so terrible to me.
My entire
Everyone's
existence.
so cold and mean. I even after I've got presents for you all. Presents?
Well now.
Now, have I got your attention? Let's head to the gym where your presents await.
See ya later.
No questions, no dilly-dallying, get a move on and everything will become clear.
Oh,
What is it? What are you scheming this time?
It would seem...
Probably gonna repeat the same thing again. Finding us with a motive to get things moving.
Huh?
Again? I don't want to do this anymore. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
However...
It's okay, we have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now...
Correct.
We have to just endure it, come what may. Heavy feet, we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived there was already someone waiting for us. Well, two someones.
What?
We kept waiting by the likes of you. Rest assured we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead. Kia, did you get here early? Get out to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple. Right foot, right foot. The same as always, I see. Her, on the other hand.
What the heck?
Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh? I heard what sounded like a sneeze, and she was back to her old self. Now she goes from manic to depressive whenever she sneezes? Seems kind of late to add that to the mix. Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you'll win the lottery and get hit by a bus. So when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh?
Well.
Anyway, looks like everyone's here.
So then...
Which means... time for another motive, chat. Goddamn bear.
You guys?
Looks like everyone's here, so let's get started.
What?
Come on, out of it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time?
However...
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. We're not going to lose to you ever again.
Come on.
You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I decided to change things up a bit this time. Up until now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. Sometimes you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt.
Without further ado, I give you this!
Money!
$10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos!
10 million smackaroos, chat's nothing to see that.
It's like totally wowie, wow, am I right?
So that's the motive you prepared, is it? $10 million is not nearly enough.
It's true.
When it comes to motives, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak, whether it's in a mystery novel or the real world. But there's no way we kill each other for money.
Of course.
He's right, you can't simply purchase a person's life. You say 10 million or however much, I think of a crap. For serious! Yeah, they're all right. Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends. Come on, stop trying to act tough.
I can't wait!
The most important thing is to live a pure and moral communal life. Onokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with a massive sum of money. That's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody kill a friend for money, right? Maybe you've so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time. You can't judge others by your own standard. Yeah, there might be someone here who's having money problems. Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable.
I'm telling you.
Fumi, what about you?
No, nothing.
I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough to buy my comics and DVDs. Then,
hey,
just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. Ugly? Don't worry. Either way, whatever's going to happen will happen without warning. That is the nature of this game. Nighttime. That time already, huh?
Hey.
Before we separate, let me remind you. Starting tonight, I'll be leaving my room open to make sure nothing happens to alter ego. But just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target. Or the predator may suddenly find itself to prey. Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said.
You know?
Okay, let's everyone just head back to our rooms.
How about that?
And don't think about that whole money thing. Got it? Good, then let's break. How was that? Pretty good, right, Taka? Right. As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled into bed. Money, there's no way that's going to let anyone kill anyone else. Told myself that, but deep in my heart I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seems completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's the lesson we've learned. But this time is different, I'm sure of it. Because of the program Chihiro left behind, alter ego. We finally have some small hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, then I'm sure. Well, the problem is, two people don't know about that. That's a baby. That's a doll. Little kids have it so easy because they can put Lil in front of their name and right off the bat everyone thinks they're cute. Well, fine then. I want everyone to start calling me Little Monokuma. See, just by adding that, my cuteness goes up by at least like 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough Lils. More Lils will lead to the salvation of this world. Just imagine, little arsonist, little war criminal, little destruction of the environment, little hit and run, little death tax, little Great Depression.
Even the darkest subject can suddenly become brighter. Our dreams are expanding, ding ding!
But what about little hug course? That makes no sense!
Good.
Well then, I guess I should head to the dining hall. And let me investigate everything. There we go. I found the coins in the trash! How did they get there? To the dining hall. Yo.
Hey, Makoto.
Hey, morning, Makoto. Good morning. You're kind of sweaty. Have you been exercising?
That's right.
Yep, me and Sakura are doing our morning workout. Oh, but I didn't break our nighttime promise. I just ran around in my room until it ended. Why don't you come with us next time? I don't think I could keep up with you and Sakura.
Huh?
Aw, seriously? Okay, then we could do something in the rec room. I'm not good at much, but I do know how to play Othello. I'm not very good at that either, though. I don't like to think when I'm playing, so... Good morning, Sakura. Did you just wake up? Yeah. Waking up for our breakfast meeting is fine, of course, but getting up a little early is better. You can exercise in your room until nighttime ends. A big meal after working up a sweat is divine.
Well...
Good morning. Morning. Actually, it's a great morning. A morning that has blessed my entire future. Really, it feels like any other morning to me. Maybe you can't tell, but my soul is positively overflowing with strawberries today. Well, I'm off. That was bizarre. I mean, even for him. Alright. Let's do it. Ugh.
Could it be?
So the people here today are the same as yesterday, just us 7. Yakuya and Toko are lost cause, but it looks like Taka's decided to stop coming for good too. Like he's just given up. The people wound as tight as he is, when you snap hard. I wish there was someone to make him better. On another topic, Kyoko, did everything go alright last night?
Indeed.
Yeah, I didn't have any problems.
Correct.
I went and checked on the laptop a little while ago and there weren't any problems there either, but... Kyoko seemed to hesitate, but... Yeah, it's related to this case, so I suppose I should be blunt.
Anyway...
I had to make a new rule. Using alter ego without permission is prohibited. Someone going in and out of the dressing room would draw unwanted attention from the mastermind.
Oh.
I would have thought that would be obvious. Why do we need to make a rule about it?
Well...
That's a good question.
Hey.
You have any thoughts on that, Hifumi?
Oh.
No, it's just like you said. We'll need to be very careful.
Huh?
Huh? Whatever, let's just hurry up and eat. We don't have time to stand around flapping our lips.
What?
Jeez, why are you talking like a pissed off drill sergeant all of a sudden? We ate breakfast in a rush, then headed back to our rooms. Yay, it's time, free time. What should I do today? Alright. Well, since I got more coins. It's time for more gacha. Oh, apparently I used a mono machine 100 times. Cool. I'm getting a lot of repeats. That makes sense considering the percentage. God, I swear I've got like 10 of those. I think that was the thing I needed from before. Damn it. Oh, I'm not getting any lucky ones today, am I? Oh, camera. I think I might have gotten the thing I needed from before to get that scene. Hold on. Okay, no, I didn't. I was like, oh my god, damn it, but I didn't know it was something different. Alright, I've got to choose Celeste again. I don't know where she could possibly be. Probably in the rec room. Go.
Did you need something?
If isn't a D rank Makoto, is something the matter? D rank.
This is fine.
Well then, shall we have a bit of conversation? But don't misunderstand, I have no affection for you on a personal level. I spent some time with Celeste. Yeah. Would you like to give Celeste a present? Yes! What would you like to give her? Do I have that? I do.
Well.
So I can have this? I may have to revise my initial impression of you. And the more wonderful things I receive from you, the better impression I get. Makes me happy.
As for me...
Oh, Makoto, I must say I'm quite troubled. How come?
Indeed.
I'd like you to teach me something. What?
Actually...
I want you to teach me how to play shogi. Sorry, I don't know how to play either.
Honestly.
I see, you really are useless, aren't you? Okay, but I'm surprised you don't know how to play. Is it because there's no, like, shogi gambling circuit? Oh, there most certainly is. What, really?
Indeed.
But it is all underground. It is rather shady, all things considered. I've tried my own hand at it naturally. But even though you don't know how to play?
Are you okay with
That's
this?
why I wish to learn now. I placed my pieces without even thinking. What on earth was it? It's just Japanese chess. And he still tried to win an underground shogi tournament. Tried? Oh no, I did win. You won? I didn't really understand, but apparently my final opponent was infamously powerful. She was rather odd. She was a voluptuous woman who dressed as an exotic French maid. Okay. How did you win? Beginner's luck, perhaps? I don't think beginner's luck works in shogi. Is that so? Yep, the more I learn about Celeste, the less I understand her. Yay. More skill points. Reading from Celeste's fearsome past, I went back to my room. I still got some time, what should I do? Ooh, ding dong. Sounds like someone's here. Wait, you're here? Ataka! Is it true? Can I really see Chihiro? Oh, you mean Alter Ego? He's still alive? No, not quite. Let me see, I want to talk to him. Ataka? Wait, he is now, there's no way I can explain what's going on to him. Kyoko said we're not allowed to use Alter Ego, but even so... I can't just leave him here like this. Okay, why don't we get going? Dressing room! Okay, so there's a laptop inside the locker, I understand. And a laptop is a program called Alter Ego. How do I talk to him? Oh, well you just tell me what you want to say and I'll type it in for you. You hate Mondo? And since I couldn't stop him, do you hate me? It's clear he's forcing himself to get the words out from his mouth, from the bottom of his heart. He forced his weakened voice to make the sounds. Please, Okay. I took the question exactly as Tucker asked him, and then...
So,
Do you hold yourself responsible?
but...
If Master could talk now, I think this is what he would say. Please, live your life for the both of us. It's impossible for me now, but you can still survive and escape, all of you. Hey, Tucker. I was about to say more, but quickly closed my mouth.
Hey!
The one asking those questions is Tucker, right? Analyzing all available data, that's the only conclusion I can come to. Master told me how close Tucker and Mondo had become. That must be why he feels responsible. Instantly went dark, and what appeared next was...
Stop fucking around!
You're not letting yourself get crushed under the weight of that responsibility, are you?
Yo.
A man's only worth as much as the load he can carry. You get it, right, bro? Hell, what am I saying? Of course you do. That's... Sorry if I startled you. That was my attempt at a simulation using the data about Mondo that Master had given me. I figured if Tucker was depressed, that's the kind of thing Mondo would have said to him.
Yo.
So you're just gonna stand there, huh? Just wait for things to get better? Just take your time and get all depressed. Take the time to indulge your regrets. You might even start walking again without realizing it. Sure, that kind of mediocre thinking might work for some people. But I said it with that kind of condescending tone. Tucker? It's starting to sink in. The way a bucket full of water sinks into a bone-dry sponge. Huh? Those words, deep within my heart. They're inside of me. He's gone Super Saiyan. Oh, fucking hell. Tucker? Who the fudge is Tucker? Your eyes. Hey, don't worry about it. Guess that caused kind of a scene, huh? Shoot, man. Your voice.
Yeah.
I'm a new me. He just literally evolved. I'm totally stuffed with fighting spirit now, you dumb butt. Okay, Tucker, just calm down.
What?
I am calm, and don't call me Tucker. That's not what my name is anymore. I'm me. I am me. Tucker let out a bone-chilling howl and ran out of the room. Hey, Tucker, hold on. I took off after him, but someone stood in my way. So tagging Tucker out, she walked briskly into the dressing room.
Just a second.
What do you think you're doing? A Kyoko! Oh, no, see, this is
Enough
just...
already.
Don't go around doing whatever you feel like it causes problems, and not just for me, for everyone. Sorry.
Correct.
If you're really sorry, you'll get out of here. Now. Okay. Finally, I headed back to my room, embarrassed and sullen. That was fucking bizarre. But still, what's with Tucker's sudden freak out? I'm seriously worried about him. Bing dong. Big Ben's going off. Nighttime already. I guess I'll have to wait until tomorrow to figure out what Tucker's whole thing. For now, time for sleep. You wanna know why I hate video games? You might not believe this, but I had a best friend once. Actually, he was my only friend, but unlike me, he had all kinds of friends. So me and him were at his house one day when a big group of guys showed up to hang out. They just bought the latest big budget video game. They sat there lost in the game, passing the controller back and forth for hours. But not me. I just sat there watching. That's right, I just watched. What's wrong with that? I didn't care. Just by watching, I was able to nail down all the best strategies, even though I never actually played it.
I don't plan on ever playing it in the future either.
The bear hates video games, chat. Best start believing in video games, Monokuma. You're in one.
Good.
Another beautiful day. Alright, I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. I need to tell everyone what happened with Taki yesterday. Yeah, it's fucking creepy. We went fucking like Super Saiyan 3 or some shit.
You know?
Yeah, I've been waiting. Huh? You the only one here? Where's everyone else? They went on ahead. Went on ahead to where?
Hey,
We
come
can talk
on.
about it later. For now, let's go take a bath. Bath? Yeah, someone help! Ifumi, what's going on? Makoto, save me! I never asked you for anything, but I'm asking now! What happened? He's trying to kill me! Ifumi pointing at... Kyoko's trying to kill you? I bet Hifumi was trying to go in here. I never said I was going to kill him. To be asking him a question. I'd like to know why he made the same mistake twice. Same mistake? What did he do?
So...
He snuck into the dressing room in the middle of the night and accessed Alter Ego without permission. And when I caught him last night, he was hugging the laptop and breathing strangely.
Huh?
What were you doing? I thought I made myself clear yesterday, but since being subtle doesn't work,
Listen to me.
I suppose I have to clarify myself further. Yeah, please don't kill me.
Wrong.
I'm not gonna kill you, merely instruct you.
How very sad.
Ugh. God damn it, Hifumi. Hifumi, can you tell me what happened? Well, I was just talking.
However...
Which was prohibited, was it not? I mean, you see, talking to her was just so much fun, and I just... Whoa, okay, time out. I can't even believe I'm about to ask this, but Hifumi, you're not going to tell us you fell in love or something, are you? That's the cold-blooded killing machine of the underworld. Would ever fall in love? That's...
Well...
Wait, no, wait. Is this love?
According to the
I did a
spirits...
psychic reading for a certain famous CEO once, and that guy was seriously head over heels for a mannequin. He had a wedding and everything.
How about that?
In your eyes just now, I saw the same look in his eyes.
You know nothing!
Shut up, she's not a mannequin, she's an angel.
I feel as if...
And don't bother telling me angels exist. What we have can't be defined by your petty words. Yeah, you're totally in love. How did things end up like this? Well, at the beginning, I just wanted to hear her say master one more time. But then I was poking around at her settings and stuff and saw she was a well-designed program. I was like, how can I say... It was the first time I was ever able to talk like that with a normal girl. She's definitely not a normal girl. Even when all we did was talk about my hobbies or stuff, she wasn't annoyed or disgusted or anything. Your stories are so interesting, Hifumi. Come on, tell me more. I want to learn everything you had to teach me.
I suppose.
That's the first time a girl's ever said anything like that to me. Besides my mum, I mean.
Hey.
Your mum says stuff like that to you? That's kind of amazing all by itself. That's why I was just so happy. It was so much fun. Before I knew it, I found myself, you know, liking her. Her face, her personality, her voice, even her keyboard.
Well...
Even a keyboard? I think you misunderstood the situation, Hifumi.
Are you okay with
Alter
this?
Ego was not interested in who you were, it was interested in what you knew. It is an artificial intelligence, it exists to learn. Of course it wanted to hear of things it did not know. You are an expert in many things Chihiro could not have taught it about for what it's worth.
Honestly.
Alter Ego wants that information, that is all.
I know that.
I know, I mean, I do know that, but still. Are you saying it's totally hopeless? You gotta be freaking kidding me!
F you!
Hey, you jerks, I'm sitting here listening to you guys jibber jabber on about whatever.
Yo!
Oh, Taka, are you back? Who the hell's Taka?
Huh?
You? Listen up, I'm me, got it?
What the heck?
You're who?
What?
Don't bullcrap me, isn't it obvious? I'm Kiyotaka and Mondo, so like Kyondo, I guess. Oh, they did a fusion dance! I'm gonna stick a banana up your tailpipe! What kind of fusion is this? What's happened to you, Taka? Actually, told everyone what happened the day before.
Well then.
So because of what Alter Ego said to him, I'm sure it's Alter Ego's fault. Maybe Mondo's ghost showed up and possessed him. Ghost? No, there's no such thing. What are you all whining about? Come on!
What?
God, you're really cheesing me off. Hey, Hifumi. Yes?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're thinking, but bro belongs to me. Huh?
Yeah.
Alter Ego is an exact copy of the one who gave me my soul back. I'm not gonna let anyone else have him ever again, fudging idiot. I'm afraid I can't allow that. What?
So it was...
I can't withdraw. Mr. Ishimaru, since I have this opportunity, let me say this right now.
That's it.
Destiny has bound me and her together in the Gordian knot of true love. But me and him have been melded together in the white-hot heat of friendship. Hey, come on, you guys. Moron! Talk down to me and I'll ram your fist right into all four of your vital points. Well, I punch at the speed of sound. I don't have any harm here, so there's no drag.
Enough already.
Knock it off, both of you.
Hey.
This doesn't belong to any one person. Chihiro left him to all of us. We can use him to finally gain access to vital clues. Gogo's right. If anyone dares to serve our peace any further, they'll have to deal with me.
Anyway...
Till Alter Ego has finished his work, don't do anything weird. Have I made myself clear?
So?
I can't hear you.
I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
So then...
Okay then, let's get out of here. We can't afford to linger too long.
Hey.
Are you sure it's okay to let them off with a warning?
Indeed.
Yes, I have a plan. It'll be fine. After watching Hifumi and Taka leave dejected, we all went back to our rooms. It's still morning because of everything that's happened. I'm tired already. Well, anyway, I just have to pull myself together. So what should I do with the rest of my day? Another Celeste! Gotta find out where she is. In the rec room again. I've grown entirely accustomed to life here. Enough time any place can eventually come to feel like home.
As for me,
Truly frightened myself to captivate even insignificant little creatures like yourself. Well, that's rude. I spent some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Yes. Seeing if there's anything good here. Oh, hold on, chat. Let me bring up the list of gifts. Where are you? There you are. Can I? Covered. You like that, so I'll give you that. Interesting. The gods heard my prayer. My wish has been granted. That's all because of my daily sympathy and compassion, is it not? Sure it is. Look how quickly I've become close friends, Makoto. Have we?
Indeed.
So let me show you something. I will tell you about the biggest crisis I've ever faced in my gambling life. Biggest? You had a gambling crisis? What happened? A shadowy organization was hosting mysterious tournaments. Pensky!
A whole year of hug horse.
12 months, that is a whole year. Thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. Thank you so much. A whole year of Big Horsey. Hell yeah. The game in which I participated was called King of Liars. King of Liars?
Okay with this?
It was quite a severe game. When you enter, they strip you of all your assets, money, property, and everything. You must use your wisdom, cunning, and luck to battle through challenge after challenge. For the final match, I had to face off with an odd duo. They called themselves the Honest Woman and the Liar Genius. Wow, they sound pretty scary.
Actually...
Well, that part is not important. But during a break, I was careless and spilled some tea on my clothes. I was terrified that the stain would never come out. That was a very difficult time in my life.
Honestly.
I was forced to win more quickly than I wanted so that I could rush to the cleaners. I was able to get the stain out, but it was perilously close. If I had waited even another hour, I would have been forced to throw out my favourite dress. You're still away from PC being a PC? What is happening with your PC? That was her crisis? The biggest crisis she ever faced? I just don't even know what to say. Menacing focus. Oh yeah. Previously, positively dizzy from Celeste's fearsome past went back to my room. I still have some time. I feel like I'm wasting my time sitting around here. I should go look around. Next one is Coco. One letter away from Coco. She's where's Tucker in that for? Oh, Kyoto's in the hallway. To be fair, is the Minecraft Java and Bedrock merger fucking up my shit so I couldn't even use the launcher in that? Oh dear. That's you. Oh, there you are. Easy at the moment, alright. What's the matter? Why are you bouncing around like a little rabbit? Don't you have anything to do? Yes.
Certainly.
No reason to decline, I'm not the type to decline anyway.
And
Besides, I find myself more and more intrigued by someone like you. That's the time of Kyoko. Good. I don't need to give her a present. Are you scared, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Being trapped in a place like this. Who wouldn't be? Of course I'm scared being trapped in this insane school.
Correct.
Ah, that's good. That's good?
So...
Fear is proof that your imagination is functioning. Frankly, I feel bad for anyone who can't feel fear. Without imagination, you can never deduce which actions to take next. But what about you? You seem totally calm. You don't act afraid at all.
Wrong.
I'm scared too, of course. I simply hide my emotions. There's no advantage to be gained from letting others see how you feel. Huh?
Correct.
What I mean is, I'm not as foolishly open as you are. Foolishly open?
Listen.
Also, the fear I experience is a little different from yours, I imagine. What do you mean?
So...
You're afraid of what you might lose, right?
Correct.
I'm afraid of what I've already lost. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I know. Didn't bother asking any further, she just turned and...
Goodbye.
Goodbye. That, she was gone. Well, we're still just getting to know each other. Maybe we'll talk more next time. I don't think I understand her at all yet. Yay. Once we're all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. I think we'll wrap up after this chat. Bing, bing, bong. It is now night time. Night time already? I guess I'll just go to bed for today. God, there's more things! Happy New Day! I'm the kind of guy I don't want to celebrate a new year, I just want to celebrate the dawn of every new day. Because every new day deserves celebrating, so...
Once again, Happy New Day!
Yeah, Happy New Day. Bing bong. It is morning.
Good morning, everyone!
At the West Sound, you think that is 6 AM. Well, it kind of is. I better get to dining hall. Well, we're not going to do that because we're going to wrap up for today, chat. I'm not going to go way over time like I did yesterday. There we go. Good shit, good shit. So there we go. We are done with another stream of Danganronpa. Very good stuff. Next stream is on Friday. We've got the Canadian Grand Prix simulation, my last race in F1 2021 before the new game comes out. That should be pretty fun. Should be pretty cool, chat. Although it's it's not meant to be cool at all on Friday. It's meant to be like 32 degrees. So I'm looking forward to that. I wonder if my computer will survive the stream. It might end up overheating again. Oh, fuck me. It might end up overheating again. We'll see, chat. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully my computer can survive, but it might not. It might not. But hopefully it does. So yeah, we got that on Friday, and then on Saturday we got more Terraria, and then we'll be back on next Tuesday with more Danganronpa. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday that week, but not sure we'll get it finished that week, but who knows? Maybe we can. Maybe we can. Maybe we can't. We shall see. But that is it for now, chat. Hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. Hope the rest of your Wednesdays go well. And hopefully I'll see you all next time. Boop.